Alright guys, so in my video I did about my grappling hook a few months ago, if you remember the end of the video, I said that I was going to do a little more modification to it and I wanted to do work on it a little more. If you don't remember or you don't know what video I'm talking about, go back and watch that video. I will sit here. Okay, so now we're all caught up. So what I said I wanted to do is I wanted to add a spool for the rope that when it launched off. And that, in this video, is what I do. So I do add this section, this portion, which is actually removable. I'll run you through some more stuff throughout the video. But that's what I wanted to do. And in this video, mostly, I just test the capabilities of this thing. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get dusty!
So putting this whole thing together is I had a basic idea in mind. I wanted to do some type of a coil system off the side that would help when it propelled, it would just kind of unravel itself. Now the problem when I put all this together is, as you can see, I grabbed that rope and then I dropped it and then it tangled. So I spent about 20 minutes untangling that rope. So this test, all I'm trying to do is see how it uncoils. And now here I have actually beveled the edge to help. As you can see, I'm taking off that tape and then I'm going to let her go. Re-spooling is just terrible because it takes me about 2.5 to 3 minutes per re-spool, and I'm trying to re-spool that 50 feet of line onto that about 14-inch barrel. Now the next couple shots I take, I'm just trying to play with the looseness of the spool to try to help see if maybe if I can get it looser, if I can get a little more action out of it. As you can see, that one went pretty far. Now this shot I'm going to take has no spool on it. I'm just trying to see if it'll go the whole way of the 50 feet. What you can see, it pulled that as it hit that 50-foot mark. Now this one, what I'm trying to do is I actually coiled it around the barrel to see if maybe that would help. And it actually went not as far.
Okay, so now up to this point in the video, you have seen me attempt this coil projection thing. And I even shot it without the coil to see what it would do. And actually, without being coiled, I have a 50-foot string, and that string had so much force that it bent that eye hook that holds it to the blaster cannon thing. So what I'm going to do now is I want to see just how far I can blast that grappling hook without a string. I want to measure that, and then I'm going to see how far I blast it with the rolled up, because I already know it'll pull the full 50 feet unrolled. So now we're just trying to see the distance that I'm actually going to lose by using the rope and using the coil. Now we're going to test no spooling, no attachment, to see how far she shoots. This is spooled up distance test.
Oh, didn't it make it as far?
Okay, so now the next test is I want to know if this thing will hold me, if I can shoot it and grapple and actually hold me so I can go where I want to go. But first, I'm going to go put on some safety gear because safety first. What do we have here? Oh, wow. That's so girthy. This is nice. This is real nice. Oh. Take this bad boy for a little spin-a-roo. Let's see how far this bad boy goes. To infinity and over there! Wow. That was nice. That was real nice. Let's see if I can swing. To infinity and over there! Oh. Oh, this That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice at all. Oh, 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 Gam Gam. Oh, Gam. All right, let's go. Let's go see if this bad boy will hold me. Safety first. Wouldn't want to fall. All right, let's blast this bad boy up in a tree and see if I can swing like Tarzan.
Maybe do it somewhere else. Maybe do it somewhere else.
It'll kind of hold me.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna break your branch because you're so heavy. You should not do any videos like this.
Okay guys, let's do a little breakdown on what I did in this video. So to modify this thing to put a spool on it, you saw me make this section right here. And now as you can see, I just slit off this PVC into an elbow, into a T. I have the bent eye hook right here that, like I said, when I shot this thing without being spooled, it actually bent that metal eye hook with that force. This is a bigger shaft and longer shaft than what you saw me put in the video because I needed to hold more rope. The inside I used a modified clothespin just to hold it so it will stay spooled as it projectiles. Now this thing, the rope would hold me if need be, but it would cut my hands like crazy because it's only an 1/8 inch rope. Now this is what I use for a rope, and I use this because that's what I found. Could I use a different type of rope that might be a little more slippery? Because I think you need to get more slipped off the shaft because as you could see, I lose quite a bit of distance with this spool. It doesn't fully pull it off the spool. I tried a couple different methods there. I beveled around the tip to try to keep the resistance factor down. But for me never needing to probably ever use it as an actual grappling device, I think I'll be okay. So testing was pretty fun. I enjoyed that. I did learn some stuff today, like never leave your grappling hook unattended. So if you guys like stuff like this, please just let me know in the comments if you want to see me build something else. If you want to see me modify this, if you have any ideas on how to actually make this spool come all 50 feet out, please let me know. I'd be really appreciative of that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I always say, I'll see you on the next one.